going on, guys? Mike back with Horror Junkies, and yes, the wait is finally over. We finally get a trailer for Maxxxine. Guys, this has been long awaited. We still have no date, but we have a trailer. We do know it's coming out this year. And before I get started with all of this, guys, this is Horror Junkies' 100th video. So I'm going to try to make it a little special. You know, guys, I really appreciate all you guys, our subscribers and non-subscribers, getting into our channel and watching our videos and commenting and returning over and over and over again. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. We're not quite there. But guys, if you like this video, I'd appreciate the thumbs up. If you haven't already, I would definitely appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you would like to see change or whatever for this channel. I really appreciate it. It's been a long road, 100 videos, and I'm proud. I'm proud of where I'm at right now. I would like to be further. I would like to have more subscribers, but I appreciate all the ones that I have a lot. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. You can also follow us on Facebook. We also have a page there. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. We're on TikTok also. So let's get into Maxxxine, because Mia Goth playing Maxxxine. Guys, I tried to do a little bit of homework, and we'll get into that after we watch this trailer. So let's just go and get into it right now.
So, Maxxxine, your agent tells us you're quite a popular name in adult film and entertainment. Is that correct? I'm curious, did you always want to be in that line of work?
I always wanted to be famous.
If you need to read off the sides we gave you, just go ahead, all right?
I know the lines.
She turns to the camera and, through her trauma, addresses the lens directly.
Name 5 celebrities who got their start in horror movies.
Jamie Lee Curtis, John Travolta, Demi Moore, Brooke Shields, and
Maxxxine fucking Minx.
I don't like walking out here with that freaking Night Stalker guy on the loose.
The Night Stalker.
Night Stalker?
Night Stalker.
He's terrorizing Los Angeles.
I can handle myself.
So said every bad girl in Hollywood.
Maxxxine, I'm the private detective. I had to find you. My employer is a very powerful man. The past ain't finished with you. It's gonna keep knocking at your door.
Tragically, another victim of the Night Stalker.
If I knew 3 people who were murdered in 3 days, I'd be pretty scared. What are you hiding, Maxxxine?
If I tell you something, we've got confidentiality.
What'd you do?
It's just the defining role of your career. Whatever's going on in your life that's interfering with this picture, squash it.
I intend to.
Maxxxine.
Maxxxine.
You're a fucking movie star.
So there you have it, guys. Wow. It looks good. I can't say that what I see I'm disappointed in. First of all, I'm going to start this out by saying Mia Goth is a ridiculously good actress. It looks like we have Elizabeth Debicki in this also. Hainsley. Now, I'm not 100% sure of this, guys, but I think this might be her acting debut. I could be wrong. I don't know. First thing I've ever seen her in. So I'm looking forward to seeing how she progresses. But guys, everything is good with bacon.
What do you think?
I have seen the face of God.
And that's where Kevin Bacon comes in. You see what I'm saying? There's not one thing on this planet that's not better with bacon. I'm just saying. And if you disagree, let me know. But Kevin Bacon is a phenomenal actor, and I love everything that he's done. He's done some really good work. God, I mean, there's so many things. Footloose. You know, come on, guys. Kevin Bacon. The Stir of Echoes. Come on. Just awesome actor. And that's just a couple of things that he's done, and he's done a lot. So, thank you, Mr. T.I. West, for making this third installment to this franchise. Thank you very much. Obviously, he has a fourth movie that he has in mind for this franchise. And whether we get it or not, I don't know. But hopefully Maxxxine does well enough where Mr. T.I. is going to do another one. Hopefully. So, before we get into this trailer, because I really liked it, for those of you who do not know, this is kind of a true story. The Night Stalker that they talk about in this movie is a real thing. Don't know if you guys know that, but it is. His name, the real guy's name was Richard Ramirez. In 1984 till 1985, he was an American serial killer who sexually offended and killed people, women. He was convicted and sentenced to death in 1989, and while awaiting sentence, he died in 2013. He never reached his death sentence. He just died while sitting waiting to be put to death. So this is actually a real thing, guys. Go look it up. It's a real thing. His name was the Night Stalker. They mention it in this movie. It's actually a real thing. It's kind of, this is where these people get their minds moving on horror movies. You would not believe how many horror movies were thought up of real serial killers. There's a lot. Most of them, actually. And you can go look this stuff up, guys. It's real shit. Some of these guys, Clive Barker, Wes Craven, they've all got something that they're famous for that they have gotten off serial killers. You know, Texas Chainsaw is one of them. Now, they didn't really cut people up and sell them as barbecue or whatever some of the movies reply in, but there was a serial killer that killed women and cut their faces off, and he wore them as skin, and he used their bones to make lamps and stuff like that. Guys, go look it up. It's a real thing. You know, so that's where these guys get their influences from. You know, they look this up, and it gets the gears ticking, and that's where they're at with it. So, on to this trailer. What I really, really like about this trailer is it really gives you an 80s feel. The cinematography, there's a tiny bit of graininess, which makes it look like an 80s movie. The lighting, all of it, guys, it just looks phenomenal. I love the way they went about doing this. Kevin Bacon, he looks rugged. He looks rough. I don't know that Kevin Bacon's going to last too long in this movie, but we'll see. I don't know. Obviously, Maxxxine makes her way to Hollywood. maybe she gets there, she's still doing X-rated movies, and then she obviously gets to a point where she's doing horror. And one of the things I want to say about this is I looked at some of the movies that were made in 1985, and one of them that kind of caught my eye because of this shot right here, you'll see at the top of the clip deal, it says roll and it says full. And down at the bottom, you'll see where it says September 3rd, 1985. So I looked up that date, and the movie I came up with was called Fools for Love. Now, the only reason why I'm bringing this up, guys, is because in Fools for Love, it starred Kim Basinger. And Kim Basinger has her and Maxxxine share the same look. They have the same accent. It takes place in a motel, kind of looks like Bates Motel. So that's kind of where I'm going with this, because they brought Bates Motel into it. You see that in the trailer. And then this shot right here is what I really like. I don't know if you guys caught this, but in the psycho house up there where her mother lived, you actually see Pearl right there. Guys, this is phenomenal. I love this. If you don't pay attention to the trailer, you don't catch it because it happens so fast. But I love the way they did this. For those of you who've not watched Pearl or X, you guys really need to go watch these movies before you watch Maxxxine. If you haven't seen X or Pearl, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you, because they're absolutely phenomenal fucking movies. You need to go watch these because A24 did a really good job. T.I. West, hands down, one of the best people that's done horror lately in the genre, just made really good movies. This franchise so far is so good. This third installment, like I said, he's got a fourth one in mind. Yeah, I guess it's going to depend on whether this one does any good or not, if he comes out with that fourth one. But this one looks good, as did X and Pearl. Mia Goth plays the starring role in both of those, but different characters, which phenomenal job. So can't wait to see this. There's a couple of things she could be, with that whole thing. She could be making April Fool's Day, because the original April Fool's Day came out in 1986. So she could be doing that. It doesn't say what horror movie she's making, I don't think. I didn't catch that. But she could, obviously she's making a horror movie. And some psychopath fuckstick, which they give the title of the Night Stalker. Now, we don't know if the original Night Stalker is going to play a role in this. Of course, he's dead, so they're going to have to find somebody who looks like him. We don't know if that's going to be the case, or if it turns around to, if anybody knows about X and Pearl, be Mia Goth. We don't know. It's speculation at this point. But the trailer looks really good. I'm happy that T.I. West came out with this. That's going to be it on the Maxxxine trailer, because I'm sure there's going to be another one and they're going to fuck up more of the movie. It always happens. But let's just hope this is better than anything Blumhouse has put out in a while, because pretty much everything Blumhouse has put out lately is absolute garbage bullshit, and it just gives horror movies a bad reputation when Blumhouse comes out with all this bullshit. So that's going to be it for the Maxxxine trailer. Definitely appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. This is Mike with Horror Junkies, and I'm out.